Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Let's start with today's stories. Am I the idiot for wearing white dress on my birthday 2 weeks before brother-in-law and his fiancée are getting married? I don't know if I can include the dress, but Thursday was my 40th birthday. I usually don't celebrate birthdays. My husband just makes me dinner and gives me a present, and then my mom invites me for breakfast and gives me a present from the whole family. But when I turned 20 and 30, I had a bigger party, and now too. I invited immediate family and my closest friends. The party was yesterday and it was a great day. I'm so hungover now. I noticed that brother-in-law, husband's brother, and his fiancée were a bit standoffish, but my soon-to-be sister-in-law is always standoffish with me, so nothing new. Today, my husband woke up to a long text message berating us, because I wore a white dress. They're getting married in 2 weeks and I should have known better. To be honest, I swear on my grandma's grave that I didn't think about any of this. Sister-in-law thinks that I always wear inappropriate clothes that draws attention to me, so now she's demanding to see what I will be wearing at her wedding. I asked if they're asking everyone. Not just me. I said then I refused. Now they say I'm an a-hole for wearing white and then for refusing to show the dress I'm wearing to the wedding. Threatening to disinvite my husband and I. My husband is conflicted. I don't know. I think I'd rather have my husband go alone than being treated like a child. Am I the a-hole for wearing white to my party? And am I the a-hole for refusing to show my dress for the wedding? Okay, I don't know if there's anything else going on between you guys, but this is crazy. What do you mean she was mad at you for wearing a white dress on your birthday? As long as you don't wear a white dress to her wedding, everything is fine. You can wear white whenever you want. And unless you're omitting something, like your dress was too revealing, see-through or something that would make her feel uncomfortable about you wearing it at her wedding, I don't see why you would have to get her approval for what you're going to wear to the wedding. She doesn't own the color white, she's acting crazy, your brother-in-law is acting crazy, and I have no idea why your husband didn't defend you right away and tell them to go to Crazyland. And if they continue like this, don't go to the wedding, OP. You're not the idiot and you didn't do anything wrong. OP also posted pics of dresses, but I can't put them here because they might be copyrighted. The dress that OP wore to her party is a knit midi dress, with side split, adjustable halter neckline, and open low back. Oh, and sparkles. But the color reminds me more of silver than white, maybe in person it's different. And the one OP intends to wear to the wedding is a long black satin dress, strapless, back smocking, straight neckline, back slit, it's very elegant. Honestly, I didn't see a problem with any of the dresses. But it's just my taste. Now let's go through some comments before going to the update. Not the idiot. Your sister-in-law is crazy. So damn crazy. Imagine berating someone for the dress they chose for their own birthday. How dare you make your birthday about you, OP? Sister-in-law just gave you and hubby the perfect excuse to not go to the wedding. Take your classy dress and go for cocktails and dinner. Make sure the family knows you were uninvited because you wore a white dress to your own birthday party. Your new sister-in-law is batshit crazy. She's given you a pass here, take it and run. She is a self-absorbed nut and is making everything about her. It's your birthday 2 weeks before their wedding. Nothing to do with them. They are being ridiculous. Everyone knows you can't wear white for 3 months leading up to any wedding, you monster. Not the idiot. I thought the rule was nobody is allowed to wear white ever, because someone, somewhere, is getting married and we wouldn't want to upstage them. Good grief, these bridezillas are so ridiculous. Too childish to be married, honestly. Even if you were wearing a wedding dress to your own birthday party, you'd never be the idiot. Why would your birthday party even be about your brother-in-law and sister-in-law? You're definitely not the idiot. I think some screws fell loose in those petty brains of your brother-in-law and sister-in-law to even care about this. The dresses both look amazing. Update on my situation with future sister-in-law and the dress I'm wearing to her wedding. Okay, so I was very surprised about the amount of support I got. Thank you, because I was starting to doubt myself. I just want to make it clear that the only one I care about right now is my husband and his feelings, because somehow I felt that he is in the middle of the crossfire right now. So I talked to him and apologized for my pettiness. He was surprised and said that I had nothing to apologize for. Requesting to only approve of my dress out of the 270 guests is insulting and disrespectful. You don't do that to family. So I told him that maybe I shouldn't go to the wedding after all. Sister-in-law never liked me anyway, and I'm sure I'm only invited because she can't not to. She'd be happy if I didn't attend. The whole thing felt like she was finding an excuse to disinvite me. My husband then can go and be there for his brother. Everybody wins. My husband called my brother-in-law to tell him that I couldn't come and he will be attending by himself. Brother-in-law said okay, cool. Problem solved, right? No. Future sister-in-law texted me saying that I needed to show her the dress, and refusing to show her means that she is right and I have chosen something inappropriate and trashy. I texted back, "Oh, I thought you've spoken to your fiancé, I won't be attending." She texted an hour later, "Yes, I have spoken to my fiancé. If you remember from yesterday, none of you are welcome if you don't show me the dress. So if you still refuse, neither you, nor my husband's name, can attend." I talked to my husband now and he literally had no words. He said to stop texting future sister-in-law and that he will fix this. So I'm staying the hell out of this. Edit, there are a lot of confusion here about how we are related. Me, 40, female. My husband, 40, male. My brother-in-law, my husband's older brother, 46, male. My future sister-in-law, my husband's older brother's fiancé, 28. OP also gives some information in the comments. Brother-in-law is another gem. He cheated on his ex because she had several miscarriages, and when he got caught he said it was because he was depressed for not having a family. They divorced. This was 3 years ago. Now his ex is pregnant with her new man, who is actually future sister-in-law's ex-boyfriend, and brother-in-law is devastated she moved on faster than him. So I think this whole marriage is to one-up his ex, to be honest, because she's not married yet. Of course, these are all speculation and gossip. I thought maybe you would appreciate some background story/gossip. While my other sister-in-law, my husband's sister, heard this whole thing about us being disinvited and said if we didn't attend, she's going to ask all the cousins to wear revealing dresses. She sounded like she meant it. While it's hilarious, I really hope it doesn't escalate into this type of petty. Well, apparently the future sister-in-law really doesn't like you, OP. In fact, I don't think she's a big fan of her own fiancé's family. Since she wants to ban your husband from going to the wedding if you don't send a photo of the dress you would wear. Maybe she is jealous of you? Or of the ex-sister-in-law? Are you still in contact with her? Are you two friends? And I know the age gap could be a problem, but she is 28, not 8. Why she is acting like it? Seriously, what the hell is her problem? Well, maybe you'll never really know why she is like this. But she'll soon be your brother-in-law's problem, permanently, that's what we know for sure, lol. Your brother-in-law is marrying a much younger woman that acts like an entitled child. I think y'all should skip the wedding and the drama. There will be plenty more to come. Brother-in-law is signing up for several years of future drama, until she leaves him for a younger guy and takes his money with her. I do wonder what mother and father-in-law think. Chick is about to marry an almost 50-year-old man and she isn't even 30, she's about to have way bigger problems in a few years. She will not approve your dress. It won't end there, she'll find something wrong with it. Gonna be a long life. What my husband believes. He is over it. He will just tell his brother he's coming alone and they can kick him out if they didn't want him there. Brother-in-law didn't answer yet. Your husband should show a pic wearing your dress. Let the bride sweat a little thinking he's gonna wear it to the wedding. Then he shows up wearing a regular suit. Gives the card/gift, gets photos with his brother and family, and leaves early. This way nobody caves to Bridezilla, husband gets in the family photos, you get to stay home, and all's well. He wanted to but we don't want to send her over the edge lol, his brother, older self anyway, would have found it hilarious. Are you enjoying the video so far? If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification to know when a new video is out. Now let's continue with more of this story. Here is also more information from the comments. So how did everyone involved meet? Just curious about that drama story. Brother-in-law and his ex-wife were neighbors with future sister-in-law and her then boyfriend. The boyfriend suspected his girlfriend was cheating and he found out who it was. He contacted ex-wife. Ex-wife is younger than me, maybe 36 or 37. Unfortunately she doesn't speak to me at all, because she didn't want anything to do with the whole family. Ex-boyfriend is probably 30, 35, I don't know. No, when they got divorced brother-in-law couldn't afford buying ex-wife out of the house, let alone live in it with only one income. So he bought a one-bedroom. Future sister-in-law lived with her parents for a while until she moved in with brother-in-law. Ex-wife also got her own place, but now she moved in with her baby daddy in a house they bought together. Now let's go to the last update. Update: my husband didn't attend his brother's wedding and sister-in-law is now telling everyone that I have ruined her day. Okay, yesterday was the wedding, for concept please read my other posts. Sister-in-law was still adamant that I show her my dress, if either of my husband and I would attend, even though I told her that I wasn't going. Brother-in-law told my husband that he was being an ass for not giving his wife, the bride, what she wanted, which was a simple quest. No matter how silly you think she's being, you should have been the bigger person and not engage in this petty business, is what brother-in-law told my husband. My husband said that he didn't want to go to the wedding either. Sister-in-law still texted me and demanded I send her the pictures, even though we are officially uninvited now. She called me an attention floozy. My other sister-in-law, that is the sister of my husband and brother-in-law, heard of all this. She went through with her plan, even if I begged her to just ignore it. My husband told me to stay out of it, since it's none of our business anymore, but she went through with her plans. She told the other women who were invited what happened, and to dress in short dresses, and even some showed up in white. I think it was so easy to pull, because none of my husband's family likes sister-in-law or brother-in-law for that matter. Sister-in-law spent the wedding angry and crying, and at times refused to leave the restroom, demanding her husband to kick out his sister, amongst others. The sister and a few others left before dinner was served. Brother-in-law and sister-in-law got toasters from at least 50 of the couples they invited. I have also found out that at my birthday, my husband surprised me with a designer bag and a trip to Milano that we're taking at the end of this month. Sister-in-law thought that it was a direct insult to her, because she loves Italy and her husband refused to plan a honeymoon. Since the wedding would cost him a fortune, and he couldn't afford a honeymoon too. So she thought I stole her honeymoon. Mother-in-law called me demanding that I should fix what I ruined, by giving my birthday gifts to sister-in-law. Mother-in-law offered to pay for name change on the reservations. My husband was livid hearing this, because he's planned out this for months. Now sister-in-law is saying I have ruined her wedding, by being in cahoots with my other sister-in-law and the rest of her family. I intentionally had a big party to ruin her wedding party. I wore white, so I would look like the main character in the pictures, and I stole her honeymoon dream. I wasn't. I even begged other sister-in-law to forget this whole thing and not to make more drama on sister-in-law's wedding, but here we are. I have blocked sister-in-law and brother-in-law, because I don't want any more problems. Edit. I forgot to add a thank you to all the support and compliments about my dresses and talk about how hot I must be. I've always loved myself and I've always done what made me happy, and fashion has always been an interest of mine. Thank you for the ego boost, and I will not let others bully me, because of my age, or what I choose to wear and how I express myself. I follow many 40+, 50+, 60+ ladies on social media, who have the same views on life, beauty and age, and I will not let stupid women, and men, like sister-in-law bring me down. If she's half as confident in her skin when she's my age, she'll be a happy woman. Oh my god, your husband's sister is a savage, lol. I don't think new sister-in-law expected this kind of welcome from her new family, but I'm glad she got what she deserved. It's like they say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And it became very clear that she really has something against you, OP. If it's envy, jealousy, anger, or something else, I don't know, but she is determined to make you the villain in her story, no matter what. From making up, this whole thing that you destroyed her wedding by wearing white on your birthday, to saying that you stole her honeymoon because your husband wants to take you to Italy and her husband doesn't it. This is all because of this fixation on blaming you. She is crazy. And I'm glad most people have noticed this. But what caught me off guard was the request from your mother-in-law, asking you to give them your trip, as if new sister and brother-in-law had any right to it. Did she go mad too? Good thing that your husband already took care of that and blew them off. And I also have to congratulate you, OP, for your calmness in dealing with this person who has now entered your extended family. She kept yelling at you, cursing you, calling you all kinds of names, and you didn't reply to her at the same level, or resort to violence. I honestly don't know if I would have the same serenity as you, OP, lol. Well, I really hope that you and your husband have a great time in Italy, the same way I, and probably everyone else, hope that your brother-in-law's second marriage ends as soon as possible. Have a great trip, OP. Whatever you do, keep Revenge Barbie sister-in-law on your side in life. Sis does not play. White and short dresses and 50 toasters. I am dying over here laughing. I will never mess with other sister-in-law. Her message was loud and clear. It could be because my husband is her favorite brother, because he loves her and always had her back. Sounds like other, Revenge Barbie sister-in-law, just took this as an opportunity to get back at her, for what I'm sure is other crazy stuff she has done/said, because they don't like sister-in-law/brother-in-law, and for that I really do admire her, lol. You're a great person for trying to convince her not to. And go you, for enjoying your birthday and your dress. I hope you enjoy that trip/gift and post all the pictures for them to see. Other sister-in-law loved brother-in-law's first wife. Has your sister-in-law always been a bit crazy, or has this wedding turned her into a bridezilla? I don't know her very much, but I've always known she never liked me. I thought it was because I was good friends with brother-in-law's first wife. But I think it is me she doesn't like. And that's it, at least for now. Oh my god, that was something. God forbid I someday have someone like OP's new sister-in-law in my life. And what did you guys think of all this? Don't forget to comment what you think down below. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.